Frankel Moon will be the last to load, thanks to Bernie and Michael downstairs as a central link up for the first event. Stand by. Ready in the opener, and the gates are back and they're off and racing. And Minasenko was one of the first into stride from Fine and Rare. Windflowers going forward on their outside to make a line of 3 early. Just off those as Born, just pushed along to hold its spot fourth the inside. And then followed Ready and Able. Second to last is Blood Red, and dropping to the tail is Frankel Moon. To the turn out of the straight, 1,600 metres left to run. Minasenko a slender leader from Windflower in second spot. Born third and Fine and Rare fourth the outside, lobbed in a good spot. Blood Red is fifth in behind them, followed by Ready and Able, and Frankel Moon is last, and about 6 lengths off the leader as they go into the back. 1,300 metres left to run. Windflower pressing on with the job now and wants the front and finds it. So Windflower took over for Soraya Champion and leads by 3 lengths. Set up a good lead now. Minasenko in second. Fine and Rare has got up into third spot, and then followed Ready and Able, who's fourth but 3 deep. Born on the inside, then Blood Red, and Frankel Moon is last. So Windflower's opened this field up. 900 metres left to run. Going off the back, Windflower 5 clear. Minasenko in second, a length and 3/4 to Fine and Rare in third. Then followed Ready and Able, Born on the inside, just pushed along to hold its spot. Next is Frankel Moon, and Blood Red is last. Windflower at the 600 has come back to them somewhat. The margin now only a length and a half. Minasenko in second, giving chase to the leader now. Third, Fine and Rare, very one-paced at the moment. Ready and Able, Blood Red are circling, and then followed by Frankel Moon, topping the straight. Minasenko took over, leads by a length and a half, topping the straight. Frankel Moon runs to second. There's no Fine and Rare. Then followed Blood Red at the 200. Minasenko joined by Frankel Moon down the outside. Minasenko the far side, and Frankel Moon. Frankel Moon's going to Minasenko. It's Minasenko and Frankel Moon. Here's the post. Minasenko will just hold on here from Frankel Moon. Blood Red third, and then followed Ready and Able, Born, Fine and Rare. I don't think he'll start 2:20 anytime soon. And last in was Windflower.
So Minasenko has just held Frankel Moon. Adam Campton, the winning trainer, and his apprentice rider Jace McMurray. Beautiful ride. Bernie had this horse right there, always seemingly travelling well, whereas the favourite, well, I don't know, he got him into a lovely spot, Fine and Rare, but he was niggling at him every now and then down the back straight, whereas Jace was sitting confident on Minasenko.
Yeah, he's a $1.35 favourite in today's Jockey Challenge here, Jace McMurray, so he started the day with a bang. You're right, just always in a comfortable zone. The favourite, he looked in trouble 1,400 metres out. He was sort of niggling at him to hold a spot, so whether he just wasn't comfortable on this sort of going, who will know, but that's been a, well below par run for the favourite. But this horse, Minasenko, he ran second here last start. Well beaten, Maxi, but that was third up from a spell and enjoyed the 2,000 today.
40, second of the day. They stand well. Ready, and they're racing now. And Midnight Seas bounce well with another lovely day, and Thunder Shanghai going forward on their outside. Fast Star and 2.4, the widest runners humming across from the deep into the first bend. Another lovely day joined by 2.4 who wants the front. Fast Star sliding across into third, might be able to find one off but can't at the moment. Arguable fourth in the centre. On the rail, Midnight Seas. Neo Diamond is 3 deep midfield on the outside of Thunder Shanghai, and So Max on the rail. 2.5 lengths away to Buster Kick, and Tango Spirit is last. Gallop Good. 900 metres left to run. Fast Star presses on with the job. Leads a neck now. Another lovely day. A length and a half, 2.4, who ended up with the trail third. Midnight Seas fourth. Arguable fifth. Neo Diamond on a wide trip, and then followed So Max. Thunder Shanghai lost its spot. It's now third last with Buster Kick, and last is Tango Spirit. Fast Star the leader. 500 metres left to run. A long long neck in front of Another Lovely Day. Then followed 2.4, Neo Diamond yielding ground. Midnight Seas held up. Leader kicked away. Fast Star will top the straight 3 clear. Getting the outside, Thunder Shanghai. And then followed Buster Kick. Fast Star going for it here and now at the 200. 4 lengths clear. Thunder Shanghai runs to second, then Buster Kick. But it's all Fast Star. 100 metres left to run. 5 in front. Thunder Shanghai. Midnight Seas for the Miners. Then So Max, but all Fast Star. Fast Star, the quick backup, proves dividends late. Won it well. Beat Thunder Shanghai, So Max, and a Camera fourth, Arguable or Midnight Seas, who might have gone amiss over the line. Next in was a Buster Kick, Tango Spirit, Neo Diamond 2.4, Another Lovely Day.
Faster, number 1, has got the money, trained here at the Gold Coast by Lee Friedman, ridden by Paul Hammersley. Carrying 59 kilos from a wide draw. Blinkers going on first time. Had to work a little bit early, eventually got the lead and just gave them the slip at the top of the straight.
Yeah, it was quite a bullocking style of a win, wasn't it? He had the awkward draw, he had the top weight, but those blinkers going on, they were positive. They drove him and, really got him rolling along. The tempo looked very, very genuine throughout the entirety of that race. So, yeah, look, only his 8th start, so a little bit of upside for this guy.
Yeah, he'd been very consistent in all runs this time in, but gets the win at start number 8. He's a 4-year-old by Fastnet Rock. Thunder Shanghai was back to the outside. Some progress in the straight. Somax running third for Jordan Grobb, his first starter, so Jordan will be happy with that. Ridden by Jackson Murphy. And Arguable, Bernie, went okay under the circumstances.
Yeah, got into a nice spot earlier, but was sort of going backwards when that pressure went on from the 600, so she's come again to get a little bit of prize money there. All right, that concludes race 2 here on the Polytrack at the Gold Coast. 1 beats 6. 5.
They look to stand well. Starters' hands right now. They're racing. Measured missed the kick. Half red when the gates open. Stablemate Amos Sun left the gates quickly, but there's plenty of speed around it. Have a look at them go. Pearl in Hay and Our Missile. Galaxy Sunset, he's a weapon. It's a line of 4 early. Vala Bing just off those in 5th. 3 lengths away to Amos Sun, who let the speed go with Aratiri. 2.5 away. Remo Mir getting hot in here. Del Lucy and Measured is last. 600 metres left to run. Galaxy Sunset just from Pearl in Hay. Our Missile trying to drive through on the rail. Vala Bing's run up behind those. Then followed He's a Weapon. Next is Amos Sun with Aratiri. And heading the others, Remo Mia. Topping the straight, it's Galaxy Sunset, Pearl in Hay. Vala Bing now presents. Then followed He's a Weapon. Amos Sun's run up behind those. Then followed Measured. 150 to go. Vala Bing just from Pearl in Hay. Amos Sun can't get there. Vala Bing and Pearl in Hay. Vala Bing's just doing enough late, and Vala Bing too strong. Beat Pearl in Hay. 3rd in Amos Sun. 4th, He's a Weapon. Aratiri next in, clocked in 5th. Then Our Missile further back behind those Measured. Remo Mir, Galaxy Sunset, Del Lucy, and towards the tail end, getting hot in here.
So number 11, Vala Bing, ridden by Jai Williams in the colours of Johnny Wallace, JP Wallace.
Legend.
Yes, and the horse was spec'd 5 down to $4.20 on the QOP. Paid a bit better on the totes at the off. A former New South Wales galloper. John Wallace has only had this 3-year-old filly by National Defence for 2 starts and was at big prices on both occasions. $81 at Doomben last start in the maiden. That was in that King Potter race. King Potter won by 6.
He won by 6, so it was only 2.5, bit under off second.
Yeah. Winker's going on first time today and has been able to get the upper hand. Second going to Pearl in Hay. She had that wide draw. She's done it a tough way, but battles on. Hopefully she gets a win shortly, Bernie. And Amos Sun, probably wanting something a bit further.
Yeah, began well, had the early lead, but just couldn't sustain that full power pressure that goes on these poly tracks, that first sort of 600 metres, doesn't it? It's just relentless. So definitely we'll look for her for something a little longer.
He's a weapon, number 8 getting 4th, and then number 7 was 5th, Aratiri. There was no support for Aratiri. I need to have a look at her run again. She might be one to follow. But the market said certainly NO go today. So some good bets landed with Vada Bing, number 11, getting the money for one of the good guys of racing. He only works a couple now these days, Bernie, but at the height of his career, he had a big team in work here at the Gold Coast, JP Wallace, and
he's
knocked up winning races, and in particular, he was known as the plunge man.
I was just going to say, he did pull off some of the biggest plunges ever here in Queensland. Those colours are just iconic, aren't they?
Did Umpala carry them in the Melbourne Cup?
Correct. Yeah, fantastic. All right, that is it for race 3 here. 104.2 the time. 11 beats 2, 4 and 8.
The outside gate, and we're set to run. Ready now. Gates are back and away, and a little slow to move was Takanai. Apart from that, a pretty level dispatch out. Newmarket Miss, Shady Vale Storm, 2 of the first to go. Hit 'em Up and Rudimentary right up there. Sherborg's going to settle down around 4th and 5th, and then Torra Vista the rail. No double dipping, Vermeer, El Asteroid, and 2 lengths away last of all, Takanai to the turn out of the straight. It's a line of 4 going to that first bend. Shady Vale Storm was able to poke through and hold the rail in the lead from Rudimentary. Sherborg's in 3rd spot. Hit 'em Up's got to 4th. Vermeer 5th, and then Torra Vista over racing, so Carl's taking off on him. Newmarket Miss going forward as well, so both of them want a piece of the action, going to the back straight. 3rd to last, no double dipping, and the Jeff Dunn pair at the tail end of the field, Takanai and El Asteroid. So Torra Vista pressed on with it and takes it up now at the 1100 metres mark. Torra Vista 3/4 clear Shady Vale Storm. Torra Vista can't cross for the moment. A length away, Newmarket Miss in 3rd, Sherborg 4th, and Rudimentary 5th. Then followed Vermeer and Hit 'em Up's lost a spot or 2. Next the inside, El Asteroid, then no double dipping. Takanai is last, 10 off the leader. Torra Vista down the side of the track at the 700 metres mark. Leads a length and tail the Shady Vale Storm. They're broken 3 lengths clear of Sherborg and Newmarket Miss. Rudimentary holding 5th for the moment. Then Vermeer, Hit 'em Up, no double dipping. El Asteroid and Takanai still last. Torra Vista in front, but on sufferance at the 400 metres mark. Shady Vale Storm 1 off, 3 out now. Sherborg presenting, 4 deep Newmarket Miss, and then followed Vermeer to the outside. Hit 'em Up, and next is no double dipping. It's Torra Vista at the 225. Sherborg, Hit 'em Up's coming out wider on the track. Then Newmarket Miss. Torra Vista joined by Sherborg. 100 metres left to run. Then Shady Vale Storm and Hit 'em Up. Sherborg's in front. Hit 'em Up's coming very late. Sherborg's digging in. Sherborg again. Sherborg beat Hit 'em Up and Torra Vista. Vermeer 4th in, then Shady Vale Storm. El Asteroid picked up a few late, including Newmarket Miss, Takanai, Rudimentary, no double dipping.
So Sherborg has won again. So he's had 12 goes on synthetic, 4 wins, 3 seconds and 4 thirds.
An absolute specialist, isn't he? And didn't he get a beautiful ride from Jace McMurray?
He did. He was on the fence there with the big weight. That's where you probably had to be, smoking the pipe and then just off the rails at the right time and loomed 3 deep on the outside. Hit 'em Up has come from well off the pace to get second over Torra Vista. Torra Vista very good under the circumstances there, given what happened. Just waiting on 4th. It's number 6, Vermeer. 5th went to 2, Shady Vale Storm. You're heading to the winning post the first time. Torra Vista did a left-hand turn. He hung like Granny's tooth. And he unfortunately took Newmarket Miss to the outside fence, and then it was a disaster for her. And so he whipped around the outside, Torra Vista, and, he was pretty keen up on pace, so he's done a good job to hold on.
I mean, it was probably the best place for him to be. I think Michael Carl summed that up nice and early after he did that, hanging off the track. And he went from, the fence to sort of 6, 7, maybe 8 wide.
Yeah.
As you say, took Newmarket Miss with him. So he's done a great job, really, hasn't he, to hang on, and he's just got to go around corners better.
So once he gets that together, he could make into a handy middle distance stayer. But the winner just too good again. Well done to Ray Dart and his son Reese out there at Deagon. Ray back training again. He
Yeah.
Hadn't been well for a long time, but I tell you what, he's done a terrific job with these pickup horses, Cherbourg, and the other one, I Am Voodoo, in the last race today. They're just ATMs.
Absolutely.
You just sort of run them and they'll pay a dividend. So that's a great record here. He's certainly found his niche in life, this fellow, this 4-year-old by Fastnet Rock, and it's the Gold Coast Polytrack.
It certainly has its niche as well. It's been the only meetings throughout southeast Queensland this week, both at the Sunshine Coast Poly and here today.
Light on. Ready, and they're off. Capital Boss left well. Showing speed, Stern Impulse, Silver Warrior into Excel not far away. Arizona Dreaming around 4th and 5th into that first bend. Then Rossay's Ruby, Demiani. 2 lengths away, See You Later, Gator. And Van City's gone back to last. So Stern Impulse took it up towards the 1,200 metres mark. Silver Warrior pressing on with it. Into Excel 3rd, just a fraction keen. And then Arizona Dreaming 4th. Rossay's Ruby 5th, but 3 wide. Demiani 6th in the middle. Then followed Capital Boss. Ended up 3rd last the inside. Just in a slightly tricky spot after they settled down. See You Later, Gator and Van City, the last pair. Stern Impulse was able to poke through and hold the lead from Silver Warrior at the 750. In 3rd, Rossay's Ruby on a wide trip. Arizona Dreaming 4th behind the speed. Into Excel is 5th, then Demiani. Capital Boss on the inside, then See You Later, Gator. And last is Van City. Stern Impulse narrowly at the 450. Silver Warrior, 3 out, Rossay's Ruby. All of a sudden, that trio are a breakaway group. They're 4 lengths clear of Capital Boss, who gets to 4, starting to chase out after that leading trio. Demiani, Van City next. Stern Impulse in front from Silver Warrior. Rossay's Ruby. Capital Boss back behind them, railing through. 150 to go. Silver Warrior, Stern Impulse. Capital Boss the far side. Rossay's Ruby still there. Silver Warrior hit a narrow lead. Silver Warrior will win it from either Capital Boss, Stern Impulse. Rossay's Ruby just missed out. Then Arizona Dreaming, Van City. Next in, See You Later, Gator, Demiani, and into Excel.
So a Silver Warrior winning his 6th race for Adam Campton since coming back from Hong Kong, where he performed okay. He did struggle a little bit there overseas, but he had a couple of placings over 1,800 at Happy Valley and Sha Tin, and since coming back, he's just revelled on this track.
He's found his niche, Maxine.
This is it, and Adam getting another winner with his apprentice, Jace McMurray, after winning the first race on the card. The runner-up, Capital Boss, good. He drew the good gate, but got shuffled back. He was back behind Arizona Dreaming, who couldn't really bring him into the race. He then switched back towards the inside on Capital Boss, and he's kept on strongly over the final part, but couldn't reel in his arch rival in Silver Warrior.
He is a warrior. Look at him with his tongue hanging out. He is digging deep and finding every little bit. I thought the leader actually did a marvellous job. It was obviously a tight finish in the end, Maxie, that Stern Impulse.
Yeah, and the other one there was Market Support Rossay Ruby in those blue colours. Specking after winning just a benchmark 45 over the border last start, was obliged to race wide there and has checked it in 4th placing. So no surprises at all. These two met last time. There wasn't a lot between them, but Silver Warrior getting a good run in transit has been able to worry Capital Boss out of it. So 148.12, and then number 9, Van City.
132.41 the time, home in 35.74. That is it for the 5th here at the close.
They look to stand well. Bit of movement, gregarious late. Back down now, and they're racing. Pretty level dispatch away. Brecken bounce well. Boom in the dark showing speed from the deep. Coming across, My Dog Diesel. Gregarious up to 3rd. Famous Padrille, they're going forward from the barrier. Ended up 4th, just in behind the speed, and might be able to slot in after that. Brecken West Germany, the next pair. Neoclassicism, Lady Shotgun. Oh, Misbehaving's last. Gregarious found the front. 700 metres left to run. Leads by a length and a half. In 2nd spot, My Dog Diesel. Diesel, third, Famous Padrille, out on a limb. Behind those, Boom in the Dark, a length and a half, West Germany, midfield with Brecken on the rail. Then Neoclassicism, Lady Shotgun, Oh Misbehaving, last of all, 400 metres left to run. Gregarious in front, pinched 2 lengths at the top of the straight. In second spot, My Dog Diesel. Lady Shotgun's getting through in between runners, Famous Padrille. Neoclassicism out wider. Gregarious in front, 150 to go. Here's Lady Shotgun coming right over the top. Lady Shotgun hit the front, 75 metres left to run, and this will land good bets. Lady Shotgun beat either Gregarious or Brecken. Boom in the Darks run fourth. Then followed My Dog Diesel, Neoclassicism, Famous Padrille, Oh Misbehaving, and West Germany.
All right, and repeating Adranos was taken out at the start. He was at $2.90 at the time of scratching, and I do think the sub would have been Famous Padrille, who had a 3-wide trip weekend out of it. But, well, we discussed this mare prior to the race, Lady Shotgun, and she has given them a start. You can see she was probably 5 lengths off them coming towards the bend, but just trucking in behind them, just waiting for the gaps to appear.
Yeah, I mean, what was this, a 68, I think? 62. Obviously, she was a Casino Cup winner just 3 starts ago at a benchmark 83 level with 56 on her back. So 59 and a half today and a 62, you'd say she was well in. It was just a matter... I looked up her last cushion track run, actually, over the 1200, and she was beaten about 3 lengths, but she was just in a league of her own today.
Written by Jag Gutman Chester. There's Janet, our favourite lady here at the track.
Yes.
Janet's daughter, Angela, the winning trainer, Angela Plum, and the Plum family colours for many, many years, the white with the green cap. So, as Mitch said in the call, somebody's got money. 17 down to 10, and even shorter, Bernie, across the totes. Brecken the Grey was good. Gregarious showed a lot of speed to cross and lead. Boom in the Dark jumped well, took the trail. I thought he had his chance thereafter.
Yeah, just on that favourite, he drew barrier 3. West Germany drew 4. West Germany played up in the barriers, resulted in the favourite being vetted and scratched. All right, 9 beats, 14, 8 and 7, 106.31.
Jace McMurray scratched the barrier in the previous. He shoots for 4 here. Set to run. The dash for the last. Gates open. They're off and racing. Her Expense was slow to move. Beginning well in the centre of the line. Exceed to Ambition with I Am Voodoo and Ella Bell. Velvet coming across into 4 spot. Rum line just off those with Madame Pearls and Jungle Fever in the centre. Then followed by on the inside Prometio Mars. Rock Melody's back. Lemon Supreme's wide. Mr. Midnight second to last, and Her Expense ridden quietly last of all. Ella Bell in front at the 550. 3/4 clear. I Am Voodoo, 3 out Velvet. Behind the speed, Exceed to Ambition. Then followed Rock Melody, Madame Pearls behind those. Next is Rum Line, just getting felt for. Further back, Prometio Mars, Her Expense heads the others with Jungle Fever. I Am Voodoo took over here at the 250 from Ella Bell. Velvet's next, out wider is Rock Melody, then followed Her Expense. I Am Voodoo in front, 100 metres left to run. A wall chase. I Am Voodoo's gripping on here with 65 and all. He's too good for them. I Am Voodoo beat Velvet. Rock Melody third, Jungle Fever fourth. Then followed by Her Expense. Next in, Exceed to Ambition, Madame Pearls, Ella Bell. Rum Line never came on. Prometio Mars, Mr. Midnight, Lemon Supreme. He could carry the grandstand to win.
He sure can, although he doesn't really need any more weight, does he?
He doesn't need any more.
65.
Such an extraordinary effort, isn't it?
Yes, well handled there by Fiona Sandcool, who rode him last start when he finished 4th, just behind the place getters. But she had him up there. He was working on pace, shot clear, obviously feeling the pinch a little bit late, but... You know, when you carry that sort of weight, no excuses whatsoever for any other horse.
No, obviously last start Maxie was a benchmark 62. He came back to the 65, took the, 3.5 kilo hike, and just too good on this surface, isn't he, at this grade?
Yes.
Do you think he could carry more?
Well, no. I think that'll just about stop him. But Ray Dart had Cherbourg. We mentioned this early. Ray has been training for many, many years, but he had some time off and he's returned with 2 or 3 horses only.
Yeah.
And 2 of them have raced today. He might only have 2 in work there at Deagon, and they've both won. They love this surface. He wants them to race here 52 Saturdays a year, Ray.
Wow, this horse has picked up 15.5 grand for that.
Formerly trained here at the Gold Coast, but he certainly found his niche in life on this surface. Velvet was quite good there. Rock Melody continues to race well, and then Jungle Fever.
You just can't make excuses for anybody else in this
No,
race when
not
he's
at all.
carrying 65 kilos.
Yeah, absolutely. So Ray Dart has been good today. He probably gets the award, although Adam Campton had a couple of winners, but Camper, he wins races here every week. So we'll give our training award to Ray.
Yes,
And Jason
okay.
McMurray had his usual 3-timer today. So it's been a good day. Winners have been very hard to find, Ben.
It's been very difficult to
We've
do.
been close.
Yeah, but not close enough, Maxie. I think we're a bit rusty on the polytrack form, to be honest.
Yep, that's true.
We do look forward to Wednesday, though. Of course, today's meeting transferred to this coming Wednesday.
Yeah, for the Tattersalls Racing Club.
Recognition Stakes and the Eureka Stud Stakes.
Yeah, it's going to be a great day on Wednesday. It's a work day, we know, and turnover won't be like what it would be if it was on today, but at least the sun shone this morning and the track should be in great order at Doomben on Wednesday.
Absolutely. All right. Hope you found a winner or 2 here today on the Polytrack. There are your numbers for race 7. Our last 1 beats 8, 12 and 2. And all honours certainly go with I Am Voodoo, carrying in the massive 65 kilos here today. For Maxie, myself and all the team, we'll say good night for now.